In this video, we're going to show you guys an easy way that you can fix your pronation without actually thinking about pronation itself. And that way is by looking at your elbow of the dominant arm. So if we're right-handed and we are serving, when we're getting into the trophy position, we want to make sure that our upper arm here and our elbow is perfectly in line with our shoulders or with our upper body here. The reason why that's so important is that when we are trying to cause upper body rotation the correct way, we are trying to turn our upper body and have that pull our racket. So the only way that happens is if our shoulder blade is actually locked in, because like that, as soon as we're turning our upper body, our arm will follow. If our shoulder blade is not locked in, so let's say we're starting like this or like this or like this, now we can start moving our upper body without moving our arm and our racket. That means that now we are not actually pulling our arm right away. So what I want you to do is, when you're getting into the trophy position, really pay a lot of attention on this angle here, that you have this in a straight line. So we want to avoid serving like this or serving like this. Everything that you do that keeps the arm not perfectly in line will interfere with your technique. Now, how does that help you with the pronation? If you use your upper body rotation correctly, pronation will happen as a consequence of that. So the pronation does not actively have to be done by your forearm or your wrist. If you do that, you're prone to injuries. So instead, try to rely on turning your upper body, pulling your shoulder down and back so that your hitting arm gets moved upwards naturally. And if you do that, look, I'm not going to do anything now. I'm going to show you how the whole swing looks. If I turn just with my upper body, look what happens to my racket. It automatically pronates at the top, creating the pronation that we need for every single one of our serves. Now let me show you a quick exercise that you can do if you just have one other player, or if you have a parent that can help you out or somebody else that can help you out on the side, so you can learn how to do this properly. So now what you're going to do in this exercise is very simple. If you're the one that wants to work on this, position yourself at the line just like Kata did just now. Obviously she's already in the perfect position that I don't want her to be in. But the reality here is that the player that helps is only going to hold the elbow in the exact perfect spot. So this is pretty much in line, and we want the elbow, get your racket back a little bit more like this. There we go. Here, perfect. And we want the elbow to be as far back as we can possibly make it, so that the shoulder blade is locked in. Here, hold it like this, okay? And all we're going to do is we're going to hold this like this, and we're going to have Kata serve a serve. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to be hit. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, very good. Now, if I do this and she does it incorrectly, take this ball one more time, I will feel, and she will feel, how she pulls her elbow up out of my hand. So I'm trying to keep my fingers right where they're supposed to be so that nothing happens here, that she doesn't move it when she tosses the ball. A lot of people tend to toss the ball up and move their elbow up at the same time. So we want the elbow to stay in the exact same spot all the way throughout the motion. Same thing goes for if she tends to, for some reason, toss the ball up and lower her elbow, right? She will feel how it moves away from my hand, and she can now make that correction to keep it there during the toss, which is very difficult for people otherwise. Let's do it one more time. Try to take a serve. Okay, very good. As you can see, there's no danger of me being hit, because the swing, if I keep my hand here and I stay on this side of her body, this swing will always follow down back behind her back and then come up. So there's no way that she could possibly hit me, and she will use proper pronation in the process.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.